What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Woo! Today we're gonna talk about TSMP. You feel me? Mondays, gotta love Mondays, man. Testing that resistance at 17.5. I want to get into the technicals real quick, but before I do that, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything that I find interesting in the stock market, and I like to share that with anybody who's willing to listen. So that being said, man, let's just get right into it, guys. So TSMP, man, what a beautiful Monday. I woke up pre-market, and now obviously when we're trading the OTCs, there is no pre-market trading in OTC, but I seen this print of this 1889. I don't know if that's some kind of false print or what, but it got me excited, thinking that we could be breaking over that 17.5 area today. And it opened at 17.4 and dropped. And then, then it had this nice consolidation in the 16s before we had that pop to retest that 17.5. So I winded up loading up on some more shares today, guys, because I think we're getting close to breaking that. Can we break that tomorrow? I think we have a very good chance of breaking that 17.5 tomorrow. Once it tapped here and failed to break it, we kind of just maintained in the 17 right before the market closed and had a nice drop back down to the 16.5s on this support, in this support area right here, and then bounced right off of it and closed at the 16.9. So we're less than a penny away from breaking that resistance level. And once we break it, I've talked about it in the previous videos. If you haven't watched them, please go and do so. Now we have a nice clear path to the 2324s, which at that point will be a 30 to 40% profit. So I made sure I loaded up on another 4,000 shares. Another 4,500 shares. As you can see right here, I loaded up on another 4,500. So now I'm up to about 18,000 shares total. And I truly see this thing breaking sometime soon, guys. So this was a beautiful day. I did notice a lot of games being played in the level 2 though, because every time we got close to the 17, which is actually what got me excited about actually purchasing, giving me the confidence that it would break the 17.5 coming soon, was in this, every time we got close to the 17, you would see the huge number. We'd see over 1 million shares right here. And then the bid and ask were just completely off. We'd see 1 million shares on this side to, 10,000 to 100,000 shares on this side. And then every time we got close to the 17, we'd see a huge print of 1 million shares on this side. And then when it dropped back down in the 16 area, you'd see this drop to, 10,000, a way smaller number, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40, 50,000, a small number. And then as soon as we start getting close to that 17 again, boom, you'd see, huge sellers with 1 million shares, million shares. And so it kept bouncing us off this all day. If you look right here on the daily, look we kept having resistance there at the 17 all day. Boom, all through this area, all through here. It wasn't until 10:30 a.m. West Coast time where it finally broke through, and as you can see, that big volume bar came in where a big seller or a big buyer came in and just took them all out. That was what gave me the confidence, because I seen so much resistance in the 17s. And then when it tried to tap here and kept testing, and then finally cracked, I said, now's a good time for me to purchase more shares. So I was buying them by the thousands, bought 1,000 shares on this dip, and bought another 1,000 when it was holding here, and then bought another 1,000 in here, and another 1,000 and another 500, because of the strength it was showing, even holding and maintaining over this 16.5 area now, because we could see it all right there. So it's looking like we're now having a shift in a consolidation, going up again. And as you can see, it clearly gapped up today and then maintained in that high area. And as we've seen multiple times over and over, throughout the technicals, is we always wind up having a gap up in the morning, gap up in the morning, gap up in the morning, gap up in the morning. And same thing, today, gapped up in the morning. So I very much could see that happening tomorrow. And if it does, we could potentially be over that 17.5 tomorrow, guys. If we're over that 17.5 tomorrow, That is a beautiful sign that we got that finally having that, ooh, excuse me, that clear shot to the 23-24 area. So very excited about that. So I made sure I started loading up on some more shares, loaded up on another 4,500 shares. And this thing is looking real promising. Just a quick technicals on TSMP for today. Had a beautiful pop in the morning, consolidating in the 16-17 range. 17 was a resistance point till it finally broke through midday, and then it was bouncing off that 17.5 area that I've been talking about. And once it breaks that, we got that clear path for that 40% gain, guys. So I just wanted to go over those technicals real quick. A beautiful Monday. I love Mondays, man. I remember there was a time where I hated waking up on Mondays when I had a regular job, but now I do this, man. I love waking up in the morning and watching the markets. It's a beautiful fucking thing. So I just want to share with you guys that. Are we going to get that break tomorrow? Are we going to break that 17.5 resistance? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, man. Are we gearing up? Is now the time to buy more shares? I definitely bought some more fucking shares, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, leave a comment. If you made it this far, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You Can't Stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that. So TSMP gearing up, bouncing off that resistance level of that 17.5 I've been talking about. Can we break it tomorrow? I think we have a really great chance of breaking that tomorrow. And if it does break, we are in for a good ride. Not to mention January 22nd conference call. We still have 2 weeks away from that. So that gives us 2 weeks of time to move. And hopefully we got some great news coming out during that conference call that could propel this thing to potentially retest those highs in the 35, 36 and potentially break it. So that's going to be it on TSMP today, guys. You guys are all very much appreciated. I love you all. Let's keep this conversation going about TSMP. Where my TSMP bulls at? You feel me? All right, man. So that's going to be it for today. I'll make sure I keep you guys updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.